shouldn't take long. Yeah, I was right. Ah, lost him, dang it. Oh, there's another one. Got him. Hey, I need to tighten my drag. I don't think it's big, but that's about average. Okay, actually that's a good one. That's a really fat one. Whoa, he's pulling me around. Let's see if I can get my phone out and get a picture of him. Look at that beautiful fish. It's one of the biggest ones I've caught up here, actually. Hooked him right in just under that tongue. I don't know if you can see very well, but it's probably like a good 14, 15 inch trout. I'm gonna take a picture on my phone and just slime out of my boat here. That was his first cast after we got re-rigged. There she goes. Wow, what a nice fish. Hopefully you guys got a good look at that one. That is the biggest fish I've caught up here in a long time. So we're gonna see if we can get some more, get some bigger ones. At first the night wasn't going so well, or the day I should say, the afternoon, because we were fighting wind and fighting all this other stuff. I broke off after I hooked a fish. That one I didn't think it was very big. I figured it was probably half the size, but that was a nice little surprise there. So, you know, should be fish every cast pretty much. See if we can get any real big ones. The best way to fish for these guys is to do a little side float here, where as you can see, I'm kind of parallel with the river, casting straight out, and usually it only takes a few seconds. But what you want to do is you want to have it float so it doesn't hit a lot of the rocks. The only hard thing is trying to fish, float, and film at the same time. So if you guys have seen some of my other raft videos this year or last year, you'll see that it'd be pretty hard to do all three of those things at the same time. And I've got to get into a better spot so I can drift better here. That was a pretty nice thick fish. I haven't actually got to do any catch and cooks this summer, I don't think, technically, so that is a little disappointing, but there's still time. I may do one in September. Next weekend is Labor Day weekend. We'll be up here, so most likely we'll try and do something to that effect, but I can't promise anything. So our goal today is just to catch something, which we've already done, but up here, like I said, it should be like fish every cast, so we'll see. And there's one. Got him. I would think this one wouldn't be as big, but could be a decent sized fish. Oh, it's another good one. Yeah, another really good one, actually. Yeah, look at that fish right there. About the same size as beautiful fish. I think these are all hatchery, but another one I hooked in the top of the mouth. So that's nice because I don't have to really worry about killing these fish. The only thing I have to worry about right now is not getting completely soaked, which I'm currently failing at that. And he's good. I would imagine some of these fish in here would have to be around steelhead size. We'll put the other half of that worm on and catch some bigger fish here. I'd be cool if they were all the same size as that. I would be totally fine, but you know, we're gonna see what happens here. A lot of time, a lot of stuff that could happen. Funny because these fish all bite small at first, but they will pull you, you know, into the current halfway down the river. It's a blast for sure. I know if I move down river, I won't catch nearly the amount of fish that I will up here, which is why I'm trying to catch as many as possible. I also don't think they'll be as big. So those may be the two biggest fish of the day. Really only got not even a couple hours here. So I'm mostly probably gonna fish this spot and then skip maybe half the river. I know a few other good spots. You guys have seen my video last year when I was rafting with my cousin and my brother. We hit a couple of those spots as well. I need to recast so I don't get hung up. Once I either stop catching fish or, keep breaking off a bunch of times. Probably gonna start heading down river. I think I may need to get just over to the left and out a little ways, and I won't really have that issue of not catching fish every cast. Yeah, right here, till it pushes me downstream. Well, that's a bite. Missed him. It's another bite. I actually had that one, but I didn't hook him very well because I didn't think there was a fish still on there. So, right, I'm gonna try a different cast, a little bit down this way. And it's probably really hard to see what you guys are doing, but hopefully you guys can at least see the little bit of the process of catching these guys and the fish itself. Okay, good. I got hung up for a second there. I didn't want to lose it. So it's clear to me that that area right in the back there, kind of in the middle, once you start to turn this corner, seems to be the best stretch up here. And every time I float away from that stretch or get pulled away from that stretch, I stop getting bites. So that should tell you something right there. There we go. All right, I'm gonna make one more run at this. Probably gonna try sitting right here. I re-put another worm on, so maybe that'll do us better, but it's probably gonna be my last run up at this corner and try and catch another fish or two, and if not, then we'll just keep going with the flow at this point, try to stay out of the way of the boats. This is a really good stretch though, and definitely in the future, maybe next weekend, I'll come back to this spot. I do a little bit of a back bounce here just to see if we can hit some of these spots that are pretty good. I think I'm snagged. All right, so gotta put a new worm on. And that's why you side float, so that doesn't happen. It's gonna be my last cast for this section, I think. Oh, I got one on, oh, that was a stick. Oh no, there he goes. Stickfish got away. Lost a limb in its process, but he's all good. I think he'll make it. All right, I'm just gonna reel this in and hit that next spot because if not, I'm gonna be here for a long time. Oh, that's a fish. Guess we had one on this whole time. It's another good one, slightly smaller, but that's what that guy looks like. This is another spot where you usually can catch a ton of fish. I gotta get my pliers out. These fish fight hard too, compared to most trout. If you'd let me get the hook out, you'd just be released unharmed, but no. I'm definitely gonna have to row back up, but I won't be able to stay extremely long. Here we go. I still gotta get the hook out. All right, there we go. He's gone, and I'm gonna have to row back up if I wanna catch more fish. It shouldn't take long if I'm getting the right drift. It's gonna be the last time I drift this part, and then I'm probably gonna skip a lot of the river from here on out. Did get two nice ones today, and that third one was decent. But we're just moving too fast here. Looks like casting upstream, I might be getting some bites. That's gotta be a rock. Well, this is not good because I don't think I'm gonna be able to re-rig if I lose this. I knew that was a bad idea, casting backwards, but I figured, you know, I can't even break it off either. And all I'm doing is just wasting line. I can't even break it off. All right, I'm just gonna try one more time, and then I'm just cutting the line. And I may fish with my other pole, but it's got a crappie jig on there, so I don't know if trout are actually gonna eat that. I guess it's probably not. This is gonna break my pole or my reel. So I'm just gonna cut it. Oh, there goes that.